Hey YouTube!
I'm Jaryd.
And I'm Rob.
And today we're going to be reacting to Eurovision! Let's do it!
Certainly are.
Before we get started, if you want to keep up to date with all of our reaction videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, please and thank you. Today, we head over, or we reside in, the United Kingdom. We're here!
Back at old Blighty!
And they have internally selected Remember Monday to represent us with the song What the Hell Just Happened?
I remember Monday, it was 4 days ago.
Have you ever heard Remember Monday?
No.
No. They are quite big on Instagram.
Oh, are they?
I think I've seen some of their videos where somebody will write like a nasty comment and then they all harmonise that comment.
Oh,
Do you know what I mean?
You were telling me about this, yeah. Yeah. That does sound like a lot of fun to me.
It's very inventive and it's such a fun way to kind of like lash back at the haters, which there will certainly be a lot of this year. So
as there always
lots
is.
of content. So the United Kingdom, we are the second most successful country in the competition,
somehow
tied with France, Luxembourg, and Netherlands.
Okay.
So we have 5 wins. We've been in it since 1957. So I think we've made like 66 appearances. Almost every single year we've been there. Also, one of our wins was in 1969, nice, which was the 4-way tie. That was the year that 4 countries all tied.
Oh, yeah.
And they just announced all of them as winners because there was no rules in place. We have a record 16 second places in the competition.
Wow, just couldn't quite cross the line.
Couldn't quite, we're so close.
I hate it when that happens.
Before the 21st century, we were actually pretty great in the competition.
Yeah,
we
used to be good, and then
it just went
recent
downhill
years.
because our government made some choices that might not have been quite so popular with the world, and obviously it has a factor.
You just had to mention it, didn't you?
It doesn't represent
mention
our views.
This is a reaction channel, not political commentary.
Eurovision is political commentary. We have
Yeah, that's fair.
So in the past decade, we have not left the right side of the scoreboard, except for Sam Ryder getting us 2nd place in 2022.
Space Man!
There it is.
Just like that.
It's like Sam's in the room.
Okay, so what the hell just happened? Let's see what the hell.
Let's see what happens.
It's gonna happen.
Let's go. Moroccan oil, yeah.
Oh, music video. Okay. Oh, because it was internally selected, of course.
They look absolutely.
Someone lost a shoe. I'm stealing last night's makeup. I'm waking up like, what's this new tattoo?
This is relatable.
Ears are ringing. Clutch my pearls like, what
Clutch my
the
pearls.
hell just happened?
Ooh, big old holiday.
What the hell just happened?
Oh, I'm kind of feeling this.
It's something.
Oh, okay, here we go. Get those shoulders working.
I thought it was going to go into a bit of like Katy Perry last Friday night. I thought it was going to be like the, it's the day after, this hangover, my life, TikTok on the clock. I thought it was going to be all of that. It kind of went a bit power ballady. Like,
yeah, that first chorus was like,
that was like 80s
bam
kind
in
of,
your face, like.
not quite rock, but it was 80s rock.
Well, what was it? Power. There's
Power
the power pop coming through. That's what that is right there. Now we know what power pop is.
Harmonies are tight. They are so good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a vibe. I'm here for it.
She's so subtle of her.
Oh, they sound banging.
Oh my god, I was about to say something. No.
Sip that tea.
How just I feel like I just have a light.
Yeah, it's very catchy, isn't it? It makes me want to sing along.
I want to say something controversial, yet brave.
Go for it.
Does the build-up of that not kind of sound like Bohemian Rhapsody?
Yes!
Is that,
Yeah,
does that not sound like...
Yeah,
I was
it
just
kind of does, with the kind of almost operatic, like, I totally see what you're saying.
I was like, this sounds so familiar.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that they're ripping it off, but I'm saying like just the progression of the
yeah,
notes.
totally. No, I totally see what you're saying. It's
But then it's mixed in with all of this pop, so it's the generic kind of cheese that goes with it.
yeah.
I guess that is what power pop must be then.
And it almost seems like they're kind of poking fun at themselves a little bit for me.
That's the cheese of it.
Yeah.
They're just
they're very aware that it is quite kind of cheesy and poppy and stuff. But
I like that. I really like that.
That's what they're all about, and they're kind of fully invested in it. They're not hiding away from it, which I really like.
But it's also backed up with all of this talent that they've got.
Yeah. I mean, the really powerful vocals, the harmonies and stuff are amazing, and that's what makes it so good. Is that it's kind of light but also powerful at the same time.
I love how he just jumps into nothing. It's so chaotic. She kind of reminds me of Chapel Roan, that one on the side.
Yeah,
this one there.
What the hell just
Yes.
No clue, but I liked it.
You know what? At the end of the day, that put a big smile on my face.
That really
And
did.
What more could you ask for?
That was...
Smashed it. Absolutely smashed it.
I don't know what I was expecting from the UK, but I wasn't expecting anything like
Not
that.
that. Not at all.
No.
Really, really enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun.
We sometimes send entries that kind of takes itself a little bit too seriously, or else we have what could be a strong contender, but then the music, the song is not up to par, or else that's all good, and then the staging's off. Like, there's always, we kind of keep missing things.
Yeah, I really like their style. I really like it's very kind of uplifting and happy, and it's just three really close mates who've been on a mad night out, had a great time, and they're all just like bonding over having a hangover and reliving the events of last night, which I think a lot of people will have been through. So it's very, very relatable. It makes you want to, I mean, even through that, this is literally the first time we've heard it, and we're already, we were kind of wanting to sing along. So it's very catchy, and it's it'll get people on their feet, and it's not, pretending to be something super serious or a big ballad or anything like that. It is just a really fun song, and they're clearly having a lot of fun performing it. And yeah, I'm here for it. I like it.
I really like how it mixes the styles from like, it is that kind of 80s power ballad.
Yeah.
And it mixes it with kind of like that 90s cheese. And then we also have the contemporary side of it, which is just now in this 21st century, it's just all of this like pop, bubblegum pop that we have. It kind of just puts it all together behind their incredible vocals. During that bit at the beginning, I could hear Queen, I could hear Bohemian Rhapsody like going into it.
Yeah.
And then there was other bits in it, and I can't quite pinpoint the other group, I think it sounds like. But there's something in there that I was like, oh, that sounds kind of like, it's got that kind of rhythm to it. Right. So I'm getting like flashbacks from it, and I think that's an enjoyable part of it because it's nostalgic in a way, even though it's a modern song. Not nostalgic because they're in the 18th century kind of get up, because I was not born in the 18th century before you make that joke.
I wasn't even thinking that. You brought that up.
And I put it in you.
Staging and like live performance, I think that will make or break it.
Yeah,
obviously.
I'm not worried about the live vocals.
No, not at all.
No,
they're clearly very, very talented. Like you're saying on Instagram, they do all their stuff live, and I can totally believe it from hearing those harmonies and stuff.
That is legit. Like, having listened to their videos where they're just kind of filming off off the cuff and then listening to this, I can tell you it sounds exactly the same.
Right.
Like, I'm not concerned about the vocals at all.
Okay.
They sound amazing.
So it'll just
Staging.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
What are they gonna? What are they? Because that was a big, in a big grand like country estate, big manor house sort of thing.
We've seen that in this video, and we're saying, oh, this is like, we're relating the song to what we've just seen. But it doesn't have to be. It could be something completely different.
True, they can put it in a completely different setting.
There has to be some kind of staging behind this, because it is a bit of a throw your hands up in the air, kind of let your inhibitions go, kind of be a bit chaotic and wild.
Yeah.
It needs to match that.
So I think that could be quite nice if they literally just had like a sofa on stage, and they just
Like the intro of Friends. You just want a fountain and a couch on there.
Oh my god, yes, just get a fountain in there. No, just a big sofa that they're all just chilling on, and they can kind of use that, because I think part of the charm of this song is like I said previously, the three really close friends having that big night out, and then collectively being in that kind of hungover state the next day of kind of remembering all the crazy things that happen together, and part of that for me is kind of chilling on the sofa with your mates. Thinks he's a mate.
Fix this as a sofa.
Anyway, I think a good idea, not that they're going to listen to me, but for the staging would be, just a really simple big sofa on stage, and just playing around with that idea of like, mates having a kind of sleepover, sort of crashing off after a night out.
Yeah. I just hope that the camera angles follow them, like we did in the music video, which you're not going to talk about, but look how important it is. Following each one of them, it's kind of like them just sharing it, and then we have them together. I don't want just 3 minutes of it being a long shot. Of them.
No.
No.
Because it's like you said, it's nice they have their each individual kind of contributions in the verses.
Well, the United Kingdom are part of the big five, so they're automatically going to make it to the final. The question is, will we see this on the left side of the scoreboard or the right? Based off of just the listen, and maybe a little bit of home bias, I think that might lean a bit more towards the left. I think people will be pleasantly surprised with it, so I'm saying left.
Yeah, I agree. There have been some strong contenders so far that we've seen, but I just think that's so light and so like it brings you in so well, and it makes you want to sing along with it and stuff. I think that will really get in people's heads, and they'll get behind it. So
I hope so. I actually genuinely think this is a good entry for us. For us, this is actually one of the best we've sent in a while. Let us know what you think down there in the comments. Do you think we're going to be in the left side or the right side of the scoreboard? What do you think the staging's going to look like?
Are you hoping for that big old sofa like I am?
And as always, we will see you on the next one. Take care, guys.
Bye.